Sir, who got cuffed?
I work for the Department of Homeland Security, okay? I was not going to do anything with her.
Every cop in this country, you put a bad mark on him.
I know, sir.
Also, a surprise for everyone as we learn there's a criminal in our kitchen.
I'll shove that camera down his throat.
To Catch a Predator 3 will continue in a moment.
If you're just joining us, this is Dateline's third undercover investigation into online sex predators.
This time in Riverside County, California.
And is netting a record number of arrests.
50 men have been arrested, and all but one have been charged with attempting to molest a child. Even police are surprised at how many men showed up, some with dangerous criminal pasts.
But first, let's hear what these suspects have to say to the officers leading them away. Again, Chris Hansen.
What are you doing here today?
First, they told their story to Dateline.
And what were you going to do with the camera?
Nothing.
Nothing.
But now they're in the hands of the sheriff's department. And if you think what the potential predators had to say to us was surprising, wait until you hear what they admit to detectives. This man had a secret life he hid from his family.
Like you've had sex with men before?
It happens.
It happens?
Yeah.
Does your wife know this?
No, she doesn't.
As you've seen before, after a suspect leaves our house, he gets arrested. Then he's driven away in an unmarked car
Step out.
and brought here to a makeshift booking station.
A teacher.
Remember this man? Kinky man in Corona?
What grade do you teach?
High school.
I'd like to speak with an attorney and have him present.
A detective reads the teacher his rights. He declines to comment. But this man, the one who came ready with apple pie, whipped cream, and contraceptive cream, does talk.
With your rights in mind, will you talk to me?
I'll try.
He tells the detective that he and his wife are splitting up, and it's caused him a lot of stress.
You on probation or parole?
I've never even had a ticket. I've never done anything. I mean, this is like the one time in my life I ever f***ed up and boy, should have come over here. I have a wife at home, you know, I should be at home trying to fix things between me and her.
Oh, it's just a CD.
Detectives question the married songwriter who showed up looking for sex with a 13-year-old.
So I had everything.
Brought Viagra.
Well, that's all there in the car.
And Cialis.
That's all there in the car, in case I would have run into someone else, not necessarily this girl.
And remember the federal agent? He can't seem to stop talking to the cops.
My father was a police officer. I was a police officer. I work for the Department of Homeland Security. Okay. I understand you guys have a job to do, and I'm not trying to tell you anything else other than that. I swear to God, as God is my witness, I'm wearing a St. Michael's medal right now. Okay? I was not going to do anything with her.
But the detective doesn't seem to be buying his story.
But I'm telling you, I don't believe it that you didn't intend to have sex at some point with this girl.
I swear to God, sir, I was
not. It would have happened.
Sir,
okay?
I swear to God it was
not.
not.
You know what? I guarantee you it would have happened.
And he's got one more thing to say to the disgraced federal agent.
And in your position, you should know better.
Sir,
you
I
know
know
the law. That's even worse. You know what? That puts a bad mark on my job, on everybody. Every cop in this country, you put a bad mark on them.
I know, sir.
And as for this man, the 65-year-old who told us he'd be willing to have sex with a 13-year-old, believe it or not, all he wants to do is call his mom.
I should call my mother and let her know that I got home safely.
Well, that's going to be arranged through the jail.
She'll be worried that I didn't get home because I was en route from her place.
Because this is the first time law enforcement has stepped in and arrested the men right after they left the Sting House, this is the first time we get to see all of the men's personal belongings, which leaves little doubt as to their intent.
Camera, a disc that I'm sure contained some sort of pornography. He also had a thing of lube.
Guess what the detectives found on this man?
What is this? Some pills? Okay. What kind of pills?
Embarrassed to say so.
Huh?
Embarrassed to say so.
Roll off a new one. Well, tell me what kind of pills we're talking about. Viagra?
He breaks down.
Okay. Things will go a lot easier and a lot smoother if you calm down.
Remember, he wasn't so upset when he was online trying to set up a sexual rendezvous with someone who said she was 13.
Hyperventilating, getting so upset you can't talk is not going to help anybody. All right? So just calm down, okay? The girl's 12 that you're talking to.
The cops work from morning until night, booking the suspects, towing their cars, and shipping them off to jail.
I'm going to take you over to the sheriff's station. Take a picture. We're going to transport you downtown Riverside, where our main correction facility is.
In all, 50 men were booked on a variety of charges involving crimes against children, ranging from felony charges of attempted lewd acts with a child younger than 14 to sending child pornography. If watching the men in our report so far has disturbed you, wait until you meet these men. As the detectives start digging into their backgrounds, it becomes clear some of them have criminal histories, frightening criminal histories.
What'd you do your time for? What were you charged with?
My brother outside right there.
Well, I'll find out.
We'll show you more arrests that lead us to some dangerous pasts. Who are these men? It turns out some of the potential sexual predators have lengthy rap sheets and a trail of very real victims.
I had finally confessed to my mom that he was sexually abusing me, and we didn't find out till later that he was also sodomizing my brothers.
Coming up, a secret revealed, a criminal exposed.
You are a registered sex offender. Isn't that correct?
Correct. I need you to just arrest me and take me to jail and execute me.
I need to talk to you first.
Remember that man making that unusual request who showed up in our kitchen?
I'm in education.
You're in education.
Yeah.
A teacher. What grade do you teach?
High school.
High school.
Yes.
He was the one chatting online about getting naked and having sex with a girl who said she was 12.
Well, why did you come here, though? Help me to understand.
Because I'm a sick son of a bitch.
He was arrested and did go to jail. But guess what he did once he was bailed out?
He would just sit at his desk and put his head down.
Amazingly, he was in the classroom. The school hadn't yet heard about the teacher's arrest, so 2 days after he came looking for sex with a minor, Walter Edward Babst was back teaching at his high school. It was 6 days after the teacher's arrest, once the cops and Babst's lawyer contacted the school, that Babst was suspended without pay.
In a way, I'm kind of relieved that he's gone. I'm really happy that they actually caught him.
Some students were surprised at the news of his arrest.
Everyone's reaction is just kind of shocked.
But others hinted that the teacher had a history.
He has looked at my butt or looked down our shirts.
We heard that from other students as well. Dateline checked with the school, and it had no complaints against the teacher.
Okay.
As shocking as it is for someone in a position of trust to be charged with attempting to molest a child, other men caught in our sting frightened us even more.
This one.
That's because they have criminal histories, some involving violence or threats against women.
Come on in.
Like this man who takes the friendly approach.
Come on over here and have a seat, please.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
All right.
Don't be fooled. Wait until you hear more about him. He's a convicted felon.
What's going on? I'm just meeting a friend that I met on the internet.
Really?
He's 48-year-old Daniel Allen, screen name Trying to Be Normal. Online, he promised to teach a girl who said she was 13 different sexual positions and show her what a man really likes. But when I confront him, he says it was curiosity that brought him here, not sex.
I don't know how old. That's why I'm here. I'm just curious.
You're just curious?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't bring any booze with me. Absolutely curiosity that got me.
Curiosity? Maybe, but his chat log suggests something else.
I will come to you and we will get a place for passionate love.
Yeah, well, what does that sound like to you? It's